What makes Groove Management a trusted partner for us is the fact that Groove Management has worked across various industries. They ask the right questions. They quickly can form an image of the organization. They can compare with different companies, with scenarios they have seen before. What's wrong? Is there someone in the wrong job? Are reporting lines incorrect because they introduce uncertainty rather than certainty? It's always about the people, and I think that's what sets Groove Management apart. The people in the organization are at the center, be it a team building exercise, be it individual coaching, be it a strategy session. It's at some point about the people and increasing the level of ownership, increasing the level of collaboration, increasing, a sense of community, of personal growth. And that is seen by the employees actually as well, because when Groove Management comes in, of course, it's an investment in the company. We are bringing someone in from the outside, someone who actually has no barrier in talking about what may be going on, about issues that you may not see from the inside. They also see, of course, that the exercises that we are performing, whatever they may be, start, stop, continue, or other team building exercises, that they are very specific. They create value, and they usually are quite actionable in terms of recommendations. Yeah. Here are examples of what changed after we engaged with Groove Management. We are dealing with the challenge of having two organizations in two different locations, in Houston and in Denver. And the technology team is in Denver, the engineering team largely is in Houston, as is manufacturing and as is the business leadership. So what we have seen specifically is a greater degree of collaboration between both sides. The sides feel more connected, the teams are more connected. Perceived barriers that arose because of the different locations are slowly being torn down. What we have also seen, for example, especially we are in an engineering company, and so we are designing a reactor system that can help to produce clean hydrogen. Between the engineering and the development team, there's a clear sense of ownership in terms of who owns what, and there's no argument about what are the areas where close collaboration is needed and what are the areas where the individual teams can focus on. Once, for example, the development team here hands over their portion, it's not just a handover and then nowhere to be seen. It's really an ongoing support, an ongoing interaction, joint troubleshooting, those kind of things that are clearly visible now. And I would also say with a higher degree of connectiveness and a higher degree of collaboration, there are fewer surprises. So we are not going down the rabbit hole of developing something or missing something because there wasn't a clear alignment ahead of time on what needs to be done and what questions need to be answered. So the question is, why do we bring Groove Management back? Well, there are two things that come to my mind. When you bring them in the first time, Groove Management can very quickly learn about your organization, the people that you have in the organization, the people in leadership, how people are interacting with each other. And so when you bring them in again, they know this already. And so speed becomes very important because they will be much more quickly now analyzing the specific situation that you give them to analyze. That also means once they know the organization and some of the struggles that we may face, either internally or even from a strategy, business perspective, their actions can be much more targeted because they know the organization much better. They know the people. And so that is an important benefit, more specific actions. And then last but not least, they know the leaders better. And in return, the leaders start to build better relationships, more trust, and also will open up more with repeated engagements because they know that they will get out more of the interaction from the interaction with groove management if they open up.